Hi guys, welcome back. Right now we are at the start of March, and as I mentioned, this is a monthly summary of my 100k challenge, and now I'm ready to share with you February results. Did I lose a lot? Because February was a negative month, in the sense that the market indices all went down, right? Mostly went down. Most of the stock also went down. February was not a good month for a lot of stock investors as well, right? Did I lose a lot, right? Okay, so we are going to find out over here in this very video on my 100k challenge, how did I fare for February. But also I wanted to use this video to correct my previous video in January that I did. I think the reporting is a little bit out, right? So I'm going to adjust and make it more accurate and more exact as I pluck out the reports, right? But before that, okay, since the start of the year, we are at 0% return, right? 0% return, roughly 60 plus a bit $1,000, right? When I started, right? And as of now, which is 2nd of Feb, roughly 7.95% on this swing trading account, right? The other account I still lost a little bit, but overall I'm profitable, right? Over here, I just want to quickly look at the benchmark, right? Okay, how did this swing trading account or more passive trading account fare compared with all the market indices, right? Okay, so let's take a look over here. S&P stock index, right? If I were to click on it and go to my latest one, right, as of 1st of March, right, I can't go further because if I go further, it won't benchmark me, right? Okay, so over here, the latest one that I can see is that my portfolio is about 9%, right? S&P stock index is about 2.91%, right? Okay, and if you were to look at the other one, this is what this is EFA, right? I don't trade that and I have no idea what it is, right? But I'm also outperforming the EFA, right? Okay, iShares, MSCI, blah blah blah, but basically I'm still at 9%, and this one only generates 6%, right? If I were to go to Vanguard, okay, total world stock index, right? Total world stock index is only doing about 4.4%, and I'm still doing 9, right? This is S&P TSX composite index, right, doing 4%, roughly 5, but I'm doing 9, right? Okay, so pretty much almost double, right? Double of what majority of the indexes in the world is doing, right? Dow Jones Industrial Index since the start of the year is actually down, right, by 1%, right? And I'm still doing 9, right? Russell 1000, a lot of people trade Russell 1000 index, right? Russell 1000 index roughly doing 3.71%, and my portfolio is still 9, right? Okay, interesting. The best performing is Nasdaq, right? The best performing is Nasdaq, which is at 8.89%, right? As of 1st of March, I did 9.29%, but there's more room to go, right? Because since January until now is roughly 2 months only, still early in the year, right? Okay, but I just want to quickly go to my statement, right, and put into more perspective and do a bit of correction for my January reporting, right? So I'm going to like just add the two accounts together, okay, and I'm going to like pluck out the information that is more accurate by using the month to month, right? I'm going to like overall say that why not I just do the monthly on the December first, right? Okay, December. So why I do this is because in January I actually injected funds. If you watch my previous video, I actually injected funds roughly 30 over thousand, but over here you can see that as of December, right, the month of December over here, right, I started with 59,800 plus, and also 7,000 plus, right? Okay, so over here we can see over here that overall for the month of December, this passive account is making like 2399.66, right? 2399.66. So if I were to put it down, right, it's over here, 2399.36, verified, right? Okay, I will highlight it once it's verified. If I scroll up a little bit, I started with this amount, right? 59847, right? So it's over here also, 59847, right? Verified, right? And also the other account was 7733, right? 7733. So over here also verified. So that the total at the start was only $67,000. Okay, slightly different from my previous video because I want to be more accurate and more exact. So I rather plug out the information starting from December all the way till now, right? Okay, so overall, make a profit for this account, this passive account that you see here. Numbers is exactly as it is over here, and for the other account, right, nothing was traded basically for the month of December, $7,000. So it was a zero, right? It was a zero over here. So with that said, the rest is all tabulation, right? The rest is all tabulation. So let's take a look at the month of January, right? January is slightly more complicated because I injected funds halfway through, right? In fact, 3rd of January. So let me just do this again, monthly, and go to January, run the report, and over here we can see, right, over here this is a profit of 6390, right? 6390.52. So over here we can see January 6390.52, right? Tabulated over here, and over here I would say we can't see anything because I injected funds, right? Injected funds of 37167, right? So I decided to put it here, right? Put it here, 37167.5, right? Okay, so this is a injection, 3rd of February funding, right? 3rd of February funding of $37,167 to this active account, right? To this active account. But overall, this active account, right, if we were to go to the position and market, we can see that it is a loss of 1541.27, right? So I put it down here, 1541.27, okay, as a loss, right? So overall, as of after 3rd of January, I increased my capital, right? And these are the profit and loss for the month of January, right? So we are going to go right into February, right? Right into February. So February just ended, right? Did I do very badly? I think maybe not, right? Comparing with the market indices, is still doing pretty okay, right? So February is over here. February is over here, and you can see from here that as of February, I lost about 435.93, which is, when you see here, is 435.93, right? So verified. So let me just go down a little bit, go to the next account, right? This one I lost, right? My active account, right? 1465, right? 1465 over here, right? Okay, so basically that's the reporting that I need to correct and make it more exact and accurate, right? Because if you are watching this, I know that you want to see whether this how this account works out month from month, right? And I want to report as accurately as possible as I can, right? Okay, so over here we can see that started with 59,000 on the passive account and 7,000 on the active account as of December, right? But in December I made about 2,000, right? So this 3% is actually based on the $67,000 over here, right? The return based on the 2,000, right? Okay, so as of January, after injecting 37,000 over here, my total will become $107,000, right? Okay, just like my previous video in January, I said roughly my capital as after 3rd of January is roughly 107, right? Okay, and overall in January I did make 4,000, right? If you just add it up together, it's just 4,000, right? Okay, over here we can see that the grand total is roughly 11,000, right? After all the injection and all the profit and loss, is roughly this amount, right? Exactly this amount, not roughly this amount, right? Okay, so February I make a loss on my passive account and also make a loss on my active account, right? Total loss is this amount, and I went down a little bit, right? Yeah, to 110,000, but looking at my capital at this amount, I would say is still profitable, considering that it also includes December kind of profit, right? Okay, so overall I would say as of now, okay, if you were to tabulate just the profit and loss, since December this passive account made 8,000, and since December this active account lost 3,000. Overall I still making $5,347, right, for the 3 months from December, January and February. But of course December I was very much on holiday and doing a lot of other things, and didn't trade much, right? Okay, but still a decent amount of profits, right? Overall still $5,000 of profit on a $100,000 account. I would say is pretty okay, right? Pretty okay. This number is slightly different. Why? Because it's looking at this 3% tabulation based on the 69,000 capital, and that's why it's 3%, right? And that's why after total up it will be like 6.38%, right? But irregardless of that, still a $5,000 profit for the 3 months, right? Even though February month was not a good month, I'm overall still very much profitable, right? And the cool thing here is that I wanted to share with you, even though February month was a losing month, I want you to know that it's not every month that we can be making profits, okay? Markets was down in the month of February, and overall I would say I didn't do too badly. I didn't do very well as well. It's pretty much very normal, and I hope that you guys watching this have a very better idea of how trading is all about. You know, it's about preserving your capital when the going gets tough, minimizing your risk, minimizing your losses, and I like to show them in this 100k challenge month by month to all of you out there, so that you can have more confidence and know what to expect in the future as well, right? Okay, and I hope this video really helped you a lot in having a better understanding and expectation in trading the markets, especially the US stock market, and also have a better idea on how your account can grow consistently, even though there will be losing months like what you see here, right? Okay, and I will work very hard on this March to make sure that I'm back in profit, and maybe try to aim for a higher percentage of return if possible, right? It also depends on how the market perform as well, right? Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon.